problem is we have fighters that are exceeding 25 and a half pounds in a day. And in my view, I think in many doctors' view, that's dangerous, it's unhealthy, but it's also cheating.
No, stop! Please, stop. Devin Haney did not cheat. His fight with Regis Prograis, he did not cheat, okay? And here's what I want from you guys. Here's what I want from you, Ryan Garcia fanboys. Don't be like the Devin the American Dream Haney fanboys. They don't listen, all right? Do better. Learn from them, all right? Don't be like them. I need for you guys to listen to this entire video so we can drop this shit, all right? Devin Haney did not cheat. I thought I already proved to you guys that the California State Athletic Commission voted to pass a law. They didn't pass a law for a fighter to not be able to rehydrate over 15% from when they weigh in to the night of the fight. We all know that Devin the American Dream Haney came in 18% plus when he fought Regis Prograis. Still, it was legal. He didn't break a law because there's no law yet. And a lot of you guys are sending me this video, and I want you guys to listen to this. Now, this is the California State Athletic Commission hearing about this topic, and I want you guys to listen to even how they open up this hearing.
Discussion and possible action to approve and adopt proposed changes to proposed text of Section 299 of Article 6 of Division 2 of Title 4 of the California Code of Regulations, dehydration and rehydration, to set a maximum weight gain from the day of weigh-in to the day of competition.
Bingo, amigo. It's a proposal. It's not, they're not talking about a law that exists.
Discussion and possible action to approve and adopt proposed changes to proposed text of Section 299.
Now, I do understand the commissioner, Andy Foster, I believe his name is, he was just talking about why, right? He think that coming in over 15% on the night of the fight, he would consider that cheating. He said that here.
In many doctors' view, that's dangerous, it's unhealthy, but it's also cheating.
And fine. He will consider that cheating. It doesn't mean that Devin the American Dream Haney actually cheat because he didn't break any rules. If that law was in place, then Devin the American Dream Haney would have gone about it differently. Since there's no rule, you can't blame Haney for just rehydrating as much as possible. And we'll talk about that in a minute, the integrity of that and stuff like that. But right now, I'm shutting down the fact that he actually cheated. And Andy Foster was actually saying that this rule, this over 15% of rehydration, he has this proposal, they're coming up with this proposal to pass this law because of MMA, not because of boxing.
You know, what's unfortunate about this is a lot of this is at the higher levels of competition. So we're talking about the UFCs and Bellators. It's the hypothesis that I've provided, and I have data to support it, that people, when they're offered more money and more, they'll cut more weight and that type of thing. So that's part of it. Why boxing doesn't have as big of an issue is debatable. I would say more weight classes is more. And I'm not here to debate that particular issue. We've discussed that time and time again.
He literally says that he's debated this over and over again. Boxing has more weight classes. He's more focused on the MMA combat sport and not boxing. Though he has his discretion to make those rulings or whatever, this proposal is not yet a law, and two, that it's more focused for MMA and not boxing. Now, is it low of integrity for him to blow up, to become in, 25 pounds heavier than he weighed in? Yes, this is old. We all know that. We all said, damn, Devin Haney blew up 25 pounds. That's some bullshit. We all was saying that, but it doesn't mean he cheated. Is it bogus? Yes. It doesn't mean he cheated, though. Right? Now, when it comes to, just jumping on Devin Haney on what he says as far as how he responded to the Ryan Garcia fight, yeah, that's one thing. he was saying things that was inconsistent. On one hand, when he was fighting Ryan Garcia, he weighed in 3 pounds over. When he weighed in 3 pounds over, he paid the penalties. He paid a penalty to the commission, I believe, and he also paid $1.5 million, making that bet with Devin the American Dream Haney. He paid him for each pound that he went over. Devin Haney went along with the fight. For him to complain about it now is ridiculous, especially when he said this.
And at any point, did you consider not taking the fight, considering he missed weight by over 3?
Of course not. It don't matter what weight he came in. I'm a true champion, and I will show it.
So even then, he said that it didn't matter, and now he's crying about the weight as if that's the reason why he lost, when it doesn't make a difference anyway because he's that great of a fighter, and now he's backpedaling. Yes, all of that is some chump shit, but what I'm saying is it doesn't mean that he cheated. Devin Haney did not cheat against Regis Prograis. Now, the reason why I'm making this such a deal, I hate it. I absolutely hate it when a fighter does something great and people just work on erasing it. He did not do anything illegal. He beat the hell out of Regis Prograis within the rules of the California State Athletic Commission. Until that is passed as a law, he did not break the damn law. And I'm sure if it was a law, he would have went about it a different way. You can't look at a proposed law and then take his victory away from Regis Prograis. That's ridiculous. And this community is not like what you guys are used to. I don't pick sides. Like I said, I'm too grown. These guys, they're very young men for me. I'm not jumping sides on. I'm 43 years old. I'm not going to follow any 24-year-old, all right? I'm going to think how I think with the sport of boxing that I really love. And I don't want the sport of boxing to be torn down anymore. It's already a fragile sport. So I'm always going to be unbiased and speak the truth, especially when somebody's legacy is being destroyed unrighteously. All of this stuff is just going viral. Now, I'm going to say what I've been saying, and I'm going to keep it extremely consistent here because this is definitely how I feel about Ryan Garcia and Devin the American Dream Haney. We got to attack the root of the problem. The fanboying and attacking Ryan Garcia and attacking Devin Haney, you guys are attacking the temporary thing, not the issue. The issue is the supplements. Ryan Garcia popping dirty for Ostarine. These supplements are being manufactured in a very unregulated way. And I showed you guys that out of 50,000 dietary supplements, only 100 of them is regulated by the FDA. Now, when it comes to Devin the American Dream Haney, when you see him weigh in and he looks like a damn skeleton, but then he balloons up 25 pounds, that is unnatural. I'm sorry. Whatever he's doing isn't, he's just drinking grapefruit and jumping in a sauna. We all know that it's supplements. And my whole thing is, my focus is what makes this science of supplements fair and natural and make this science of supplements unnatural. Who is making the decision and saying these drug substances are totally fine, but these drug substances is cheating substances? Like I said, and like Andy Foster was saying, I think these fighters should fight closer to their walk-around weight so they don't be toying around with these supplements because I'm telling you, it's a very, very thin line. And I know a lot of you guys are saying, oh, who's making the decision on what's, a clean drug substance and what isn't? A lot of you guys are pointing towards Victor Conte. And the more I look at Victor Conte, I'm like, hey, man, I can see why a lot of you guys are really questioning, other than his history of alcohol and stuff like that, just how instrumental he is to the creation of VADA, which he is instrumental. And he had friends and he was introducing friends and he didn't just cut ties. That'd be ridiculous to say. So I understand that side of it. And I think we should be focused on the supplements, on that industry, on the testing, on, Victor Conte and his background, on all those things. Because listen, for these fighters to be making this weight and look like a bone on the scale and then blow up to giants come fight night, I don't blame Devin Haney. I don't blame Ryan Garcia. because they're trying to make this work. And if there's some supplements that can help them make it work, then they'll say, yeah, give me the supplements. Yeah, it's clean, right? There's nothing on the label that says it's dirty, right? And everything is following the rules, then let me do it. But what I'm saying is, who's making those decisions? Because who's ever making those decisions, they can also make a decision on how they manufacture the supplements to begin with. Because they would know what drug substances aren't on the list that can have the same effect as other supplements that has drug substances that are on the list. You get what I'm saying? But in conclusion, Devin, the American Dream, Haney did not cheat. And if you guys want to focus on correcting the problem, join the war room and the boxing revolution and focusing on the supplements. ShowBizz the adult. I'm out.